You're listening to the Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
Have you ever had to lie for your partner? This is a story of a former stockbroker. His name is Chris Ridgway, right? He put millions of dollars of clients' money into unauthorised investments and pocketed more than $1.5 million in secret commissions. But he told his estranged wife via a series of text messages to lie to regulators if questioned about signatures that he allegedly forged. Right, so she had no idea. She's a stay-at-home mum based in Queensland with no detailed understanding of the financial system. But she was then told by ASIC that you're on company boards. We've got signatures here saying that you are a part of these companies. She had no idea. I'll go through some of the text messages that were intercepted by him to his ex-wife. Just remember that I've looked after you and protected you and the kids all my life. Now I need you to help and protect me from my evil ex-boss and that he has stirred up. You don't have to lie. You just got to say, I don't know, and be vague and confuse them. You are a smart girl. She said, I have to meet with the regulators. They have loan documents with my signature that is forged. What do I say to them? I don't want to lie.
I don't remember signing that.
He said, say that you can't remember as it was a long time ago and you signed a lot of papers over the years. Then she wrote back and said, but Mum's signature is forged too.
Sorry about that. It's Ridgway here. Sorry about that. We needed your mum on that as well. Her house is down as security.
Oh, man, he's just gone on. You just need to say that you were asked to sign it. But she said, I wasn't. And he said, well, just tell him that you signed it and didn't pay much attention. She said, but that would be a lie. He said, well, be confident about it.
You're missing the point. Like I've always said, a white lie a day, a whopper a week. That's what you can roughly get away with. Yeah. A white lie is kind of like, it's just going to make life easier for everybody if we don't admit to that. And then a whopper is something where you might talk about your offshore account you've got in the Cayman Islands or something.
If you have been in a partnership before and your partner has asked you to lie, I mean, we are going down the criminal road here, aren't we? You can remain anonymous.
I wouldn't worry too much. You've got to support your partner no matter what the situation is. Yeah. So if a crime's been committed by your loved one, well, then you're in it with them.
Well, remember, I did this to BJ. Remember after our 10 years of our anniversary?
That's right.
I went through the 10 key elements to a successful marriage, and one of them was loyalty.
Yep.
So we set up a couple of fake cops. Do you remember that?
That's right.
We set up a couple of fake cops, and then I rang BJ, and this was the phone call.
Honey, you are about to get a knock on the door by a policeman. That night that I was down in Adelaide for Laneway Festival, Friday, Feb 2nd, babe, you need to tell him that I was with you, okay?
But why?
I wasn't in Adelaide. I was with you and the family here in Sydney.
You're scaring me. You're scaring me.
Can I just say, she did very well because she didn't lie for me. She was just vague.
She was just a little bit.
This was the response at the door when the fake cops rocked up.
We're looking into talking to him about an incident that happened in Adelaide. The incident occurred on February 2nd. Was he in Sydney or in Adelaide?
I can't remember. Sorry.
Don't know whether he was home in Sydney or in Adelaide on that day?
No, I can't remember. So.
Okay.
And you can't remember any details from that night?
No, I can't recall anything, sorry.
Can't remember.
I'll claim that.
That's pretty
she
good.
Stuck up for me, didn't she?
Have we got the audio of when you revealed it to her?
No, we don't.
Are we not allowed to play that?
No, I don't. But we do. But I didn't cut it up.
Oh, that moment was amazing, Jess. Can you find that in the system?
Those days are gone. The old heart rate on my wife is not allowed to get up to those levels anymore.
How's generally the prank going in Radio Land? Has the prank still got a life?
It's gone.
Feels like there's a tiny heartbeat.
The Fitzy Stitchy will make a way in there somehow.
So that's where you get me.
We can only do it on each other, I suppose.
I suppose when you step outside, the prank call doesn't work. To surprise anybody is considered cruel. I mean, we stitched up your wife when she gave her phone number to a bloke without his shirt off in the street. That was interesting.
Well, the other one as well. There is still a video that I have of my wife on a BMX after a wedding.
Awesome.
She goes down a massive hill and she goes over the edge of this. It's like half a cliff with the BMX in her wedding dress. It's an amazing
Do you know
video.
what we should do?
I wanted to sell it as an NFT. Do you remember NFT?
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
Oh, that was so long ago.
We should, you know what we should do? Is we should have a list of the pranks that have never gone to air due to sensitivity.
Oh.
And we bring it up once a month and we check in on the list
Why, have you
to
got one,
see if we can play it.
No, we've got the moment when
no, we don't
you
have that
revealed
moment.
when you revealed to BJ it was a stitch up about the cops. Here we go.
Oh no!
Right.
No, Ryan!
Honey.
This is not funny!
Honey.
No!
Oh, no.
Ryan!
Babe, it was a trust exercise.
No!
It was a trust exercise.
Well, I couldn't lie for you with cops!
They weren't cops.
Should we do
the
break? Would have probably
No.
without
That was awesome.
audio.
That was awesome. Because what I think it's...
and that's why we don't.
No.
You're listening to the Fitzy and Whipper podcast.